Rightio guys, there are three types of people Lucy and I really dislike in this world. The first person is people who double park. The second people are people who don't pick up their dog shit. And the third people, Luce, are people like this.
A woman has been mauled by a dog while shopping in the city's south. Two of the 55-year-old's fingers were partially severed in the attack at Cronulla Mall, the ordeal unfolding in front of horrified shoppers.
The woman leaves a clothing alteration shop with her small white dog. Moments later, a dog with no lead launches. Local barber Sam tries desperately to stop the attack, then the owner runs in to help, but his other dog latches on too. You can see one of the dog's mouths clamped around the 55-year-old woman's hand before she's dragged down the corridor.
So guys, this happened about 12 hours ago and I just saw it on the news this morning. It's quite horrifying. So what I wanted to actually talk about today was not actually how to stop this from happening, because I am not sure on what to do in a situation like this. But there is a worse position to be in than the lady who's on the ground getting her fingers ripped off. And that is this guy right here, the owner of the dogs. And that's what we're going to talk about. How to not become this person, because this isn't just something that happens to an individual like this. This could happen to a normal person who doesn't have 110% control over their dog. And this is what we're going to talk about. What I want to know is, why is this dog off the lead when clearly the owner has no control over the dog, no recall, no nothing? Jesus Christ, he doesn't even have control of his other dog who was on a lead. I think there's a really valuable lesson here for people who for people that more or less have higher caliber dogs, dogs that can do damage, a dog like a German Shepherd, a dog like a Mastiff, Pit Bull, whatever. If you don't have 110% recall and control of your dog at all times, keep it on the lead. Because if this dog right here, if that was on a lead, like secured to a lead, to the person holding it, this probably would not have happened. So this individual, for some unknown reason, maybe it was a mistake, it accidentally happened, but at the end of the day, this dog was off the lead. And that is the main contributor to why this happened. The dog being off the lead and the guy not having any control over this dog. Now, so the next thing that I wanted to talk about is, ask yourself the question, what would you do if you're at the dog park or your local shopping centre, as we've just found out? What would you do if this was happening to you and your dog? Your dog was getting attacked by an incompetent owner's dog or dogs who are big, who are vicious, who have no training and are completely unpredictable. They are loaded guns without a safe, waiting to go off. And you find yourself, unfortunately, in this position. I personally do not know what to do. My instinct would be to somewhat grab the other dog by the collar and squeeze the life out of it. If it was attacking Lucy, I would do everything in my power. I would squeeze the life out of its neck. I would rip it off somehow and do whatever I had to do to make sure this dog cannot attack myself or Lucy. Is there a correct way of doing this? I'm assuming there has to be some form of way of doing this. Do I know the way? No, but it's made me realize after watching this, and we hear about things like this happen all the time, but I've never actually gone, what would I do in that situation? I think it would be a very good idea for everyday dog owners to arm themselves with the tools on how to deal with a situation like this if it arises. Now, getting attacked in a shopping centre is, I thought, was quite unlikely. We've just been proven it can happen. But this is quite a real thing that could happen in the park. And it actually happened recently in a park, just one of our favorite parks that we've made plenty of videos in, that is on YouTube here. A German Shepherd and a female owner was mauled by some Mastiff breed. The owner ended up in hospital with about 30 stitches over her body. The dog, the German Shepherd, was actually nearly killed. Now, a German Shepherd is, can hold its own, one would like to think. So this dog must have been pretty aggressive for it to nearly kill it. And this is in a very family-orientated park. This happened a couple of months ago. So what I'm trying to say is this situation could happen anywhere at any time. And I think it's a really valuable thing to arm yourself with the tools and the knowledge on how to deal with the situation properly, efficiently, and as safe as possible. As safe as it can be in a situation like that. So we're going to reach out to a dog trainer who kind of specializes in this and who would like to work with us on making a video on showing you guys and arming you guys with the correct procedure on how to deal if that situation ever happens to you and your dog in the park. Righty guys, so if you like the sound of this video idea that we're going to make, please drop a yes. Comment yes below if you'd love to see this video. We're going to make it regardless, but that'd be really good. Also, on the road to 50k subscribers, please help us get there. If you can obviously like and comment, share our video content, that would be amazing. And once we do get there, we will do the big breeder reveal. We're going to go see Lucy's breeder, where she come from. We get so many questions, so many people want their own Lucy dog. So if we get to 50k, when we get to 50k, we're going to take you to where Lucy's from. We're going to film the whole thing. We just got a drone. We're going to have aerial footage. We're going to see the breeder. We're going to talk to him about how we make such an incredible doggo like this. And then you guys can obviously reach out, and if you do want to get a German Shepherd, you can potentially purchase one from him. Anyway guys, again, if you enjoyed this video, please drop a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Gonna go, Bockies?